Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for watching. I haven't done a live video in a while, man. I've been dealing with so many shit. I was still sad about me losing my channel from my from my um from my other channel. So so now I'm trying to deal with rebuilding it again, but and also try to be more careful. Bear with me as I'm trying to figure this thing out. I got this thing pop up. I'm trying to figure it out what that message said. Okay, thank you. I'm trying to figure the whole things out, right? So bear with me. So as you can see in the title, I'm doing a business review in this time. I know it's a little bit late, but if I didn't do it today, I'm never gonna do it, man. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to do it today. So let's go ahead and watch this reaction video to this young lady who make 100K as a tech entrepreneur um, and a scholarship business. I didn't even know there was a big business and like learning how to write, um, to be able to earn scholarship, um, and also um, what's the word I'm looking for? Um, and also you can do a business on it for to help other um, people that's going to school to make money. So let's go ahead and watch it. She can explain how she make money from that. And so if you're like a young person that watching this video and you want to know how to earn or gain scholarship and to a different website, she's gonna explain to it and how she make that her side, well, not even a side, her main business.
$8 million in scholarships.
Let's go back a little bit.
Right before I chose which college I was going to attend, I had earned over 1.8.
One thing also, man, that's also you gotta understand for what I was gonna say before I even start this video. Um, let's go ahead. Yeah, this if I do this video from this platform, we do different business. It encourage people by become an entrepreneur or how they become successful as a young millennial. Let's continue.
$8 million in scholarships. And that's a combination of full ride offers as well as different outside scholarship opportunities. By the time that I had graduated from Princeton 4 years later, I earned over $2 million in scholarships.
Jesus Christ. I had to pay when I wasn't going to community college. I had to pay for my shit. I didn't even know about you can do that, but that's what happened, bro.
I'm Gabriella Carter, a 22-year-old recent graduate from Princeton University who
Bro, do you know how she must be very smart because not just because she can afford the scholarship to go over there. Um, 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 she must be very smart to be able to go to those school too. Not because you earn scholarship, but it must be because you have to meet the grade requirement to go to those school.
earned over $2 million in scholarships. I recently moved to New York City where I made $133,000 last year.
She's balling. You see all those things she's doing. She also made 1,000 from earning interest. Damn. She on a track to make 200 from her business in 2023. That's crazy.
I was originally born in Jamaica. I spent majority of my life growing up in London.
You mean
My parents definitely struggled a lot when they were in Jamaica, which is why they were so adamant about moving us wherever we needed to be in the world so that we can have the best opportunities possible. I think I did always want to go to college, even though I didn't necessarily know what that process looked like at all, because I'm the first person in my family to go to college. So I spent a lot of time on YouTube and Google just figuring out ways to help me pay for college. And that's how I stumbled upon scholarships. In the beginning, I didn't have as much success as I would like. And rejection is not the easiest pill to swallow. I remember getting rejected to 30 different opportunities back to back, and it was demoralizing. But right when I was about to give up, I won a $20,000 scholarship from the Coca-Cola Foundation. So once I got that win, it really upped my confidence again. And because I had applied to so many scholarships before, even though I got rejected, my skills were getting better at writing and articulating my story. So the more scholarships I applied to, the better applications I was able to submit. And
so you understand what she's telling you. So she explained how, you know what I mean, learn how to write great letter, kind of like make it demanding, or like not demanding, make it like believable enough to where they're like, oh, they gotta give you that money because you write such a great essay or story about how you need that money to go to school, to where like, oh, okay, she did a great job.
ultimately have more success down the line.
See that? $10,000.
I ended up ultimately choosing to attend Princeton University because of the prestige. I was becoming increasingly aware of how the Ivy League could open a lot of doors that you may not necessarily have access to at other schools. Fortunately, I did not have to stress about money while I was in school. I keep me a few jobs all the time. So I definitely had like 3 different jobs on campus. But on top of that, I received a lot of money in scholarship disbursements, which is basically like when you get a refund check that can go into your bank account. So by the time I had graduated, I was able to save over 6 figures in my bank account, which really gave me a lot of good cushioning to prepare for adulthood.
6 figure.
My main goal.
How nice is that, bro? How nice is that?
Goals with the money that I'm saving and investing are definitely to acquire property as soon as possible. I feel like that's a really great way to diversify the assets that I have and income generating opportunities. And then outside of that, I just want to give myself a good head start in cushioning to be able to do what I want. Like if I want to go travel, I don't want to have to be worried about that. Or if I wanted to start a different business venture, I feel like money opens up a lot of doors to be able to explore your dreams and have really unique experiences. So that's what pushes me to save and invest as much as possible.
Yeah.
I moved to New York City in July of 2022. My apartment is worth $4,500 a month, and I live with 2 other roommates, and my share of the rent is $1,245.
Yes, very small, very small.
Majority of that food is eating out, but I definitely do cook sometimes. Some of those meals are business dinners and others are for more social activities where I'm going out to eat with friends. I definitely do try to take the train when I can, but a significant portion of that budget comes from taking Ubers and Lyfts around the city.
Sorry about that, guys. Sorry about that.
Each month, I allocate around $5,000 to $10,000 towards saving and investing. I save majority of my money in a high yield savings account, whereas another portion of that money goes towards my brokerage account. I definitely do plan to retire early. And when I say that I want to retire early, that doesn't mean that I don't plan to do work. I just don't want to have to be working to make a living.
But you understand she's doing things the right way, bro. She's doing the thing the right way. And she's only 22. So she's still in her early 20s, bro. Smart.
And I want my work to be more related to my passions.
But the only thing is she's talking more about she never seems to think about families and stuff like that. That's the only problem with a lot of black women when they're making money. They forget about family and stuff like that. They only worry about it when they're beginning to get older and lonely and friend law like and stuff like that. But that's a story for another day. But it seems like they're only fucking about have fun, travel. But you can do all that and be having family, though. That's even more fun. But let's continue. That's a story for another day, like I said.
My first job out of college was working as a global marketing analyst. I felt comfortable enough to quit my 9 to 5 job once I was on a trajectory to earn more money than I had the previous year. When I was at my corporate job, I was making $90,000 a year and working 50 hours a week. But now through my business, I'm on track to make $200K this year. And I typically work between 30 to 40 hours a week.
If you need help with your scholarship essays, keep watching this video because I'm about to show you how you can see actual essays that won thousands of dollars.
Quitting my job was liberating, but very scary as well, especially since I'm pretty young and very early in my corporate career. If I had graduated with student loan debt, I think it would have been harder to leave my corporate job because at the end of the day, debt doesn't have to deter you from making the decisions that are best for you in your life, but it definitely can make some decisions like that harder. Growing with Gabby existed offline before it ever existed online. I remember when we had our scholarship banquet at my high school, I had to get up at least 20 times to collect my different awards. That made people very curious about how I was able to have scholarship success. So in my free time, I would just be telling people like different tips and free games. The influx of inquiries for people to learn about scholarships for me kind of got overwhelming. So I decided to look to social media as like the great equalizer so that I could just disseminate information whenever I found it, and people from all across the world can really benefit from my expertise. I started monetizing pretty organically. Honestly, I didn't even know people were really making money like that from posting online until I was approached with an opportunity from a major retailer, and they paid me $2,500 to share about a scholarship opportunity that they had. And once that happened, I was like, okay, I see the value in the information that I'm offering. There are definitely some challenges to being your own boss and running a business as well, especially if you're doing it in terms of content creation. The first that comes to mind is the fact that sometimes your clients won't pay you on time. On top of that, running a business can be really strenuous because even though you're technically not working, your brain is always on since you continue to ideate and think about ways that you can elevate your products, offer more value to your audience, and just become a better business person. And then outside of that, especially being an entrepreneur so young, it can really be hard to find other people who are in the same sphere as you. Growing with Gabby is definitely going to be expanding, which is why I'm super excited about my show. Y'all should tune in when it comes out. But aside from that, I feel like there's always going to be a really big need for people to be able to go to college, either debt-free or at least be able to afford it. So I definitely will be continuing to provide value in that space because that's a part of my testimony. But I do want to create more content and just offer more experiences that talk about money at large, because figuring out how to earn money through side hustles or other ventures as an adult is also really hard, but something that I could help people figure out as well. And then on top of that, I want to be collaborating more directly with different schools across the nation to offer scholarship workshops and really just pour into students.
Bro, that's it. So I wanted to share that information with you guys. Like I said, man, my platform is very diverse, and anything that interests me, I like to share with you guys. So happy sharing that information with you about how to earn scholarship, and that's very great. That's something I wish I'd know. Let me move that for a little bit. That's the thing I wish I know when I was going to college. I didn't have to worry about that. Matter of fact, I went to different school. I changed my major differently, become like um from like film to music, and because of the switching, I'm going to school. I'm just now, maybe this year I'll be able to finish paying my student loan, right? I get to show you, man. Like it's no joke. Hopefully you learn from it. Learn, go to platform, go to different platform about how to write, to learn a scholarship, this, that, and the third. Guys, let me know what you think about this video. If you first started to my channel, thank you so much for watching. While you're there, go like video, share video, hit notification bell. Let me know if you like this video, if you want me to do no more reaction, but I will definitely do more in different business aspects. But I'll see you in the next one, guys. Deuces.